Okay, hello and happy Thursday. So for today's class, we are going to need a prop. So we won't use the bar. Today we're going to do everything in the center. So you will still need your yoga mat, and then you will need something, depending on what floor you have, a slider. So if you have actual sliders, go ahead and grab those. If you don't, if you're on hard floor like tile or wood, you can use a towel, or you can just slip on a pair of normal socks, not grippy socks, normal socks. Don't do that yet, we'll do that later. We need to warm up first. And then if you're on carpet, you can use paper plates, a piece of plastic, a piece of cardboard, just something that will slide on carpet, something that has low friction against carpet. So go ahead and grab those things, and when you are ready, we will meet on our mats. Okay, so starting on the floor, just find a comfortable seat, cross your legs, have them straight in front of you, or sit on your knees. Sit up tall. Think of stacking your spine over your tailbone and your head over your spine. Take a couple deep breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. Take a couple more deep breaths. And just take a moment to really center your focus and your energy onto your body. Notice how you're feeling, if you're sore, if you're tired, if you're energized, whatever you're feeling, just acknowledge it. And now set an intention for today. Slowly start to flutter your eyes open, and let's stretch out our neck. So go ahead and take your left hand. Sit on your left hand with your left glute. So now you'll feel a little bit of a stretch right here, and then just add the head, tilt your head to the right. Gotta feel that lengthening in your trapezius, this muscle right here that connects your neck to your shoulder. Just feel it lengthening, stretching out. Try to release tension. This is one of those muscles that if you have hunched over posture, this muscle will be one of those ones that feels tight. So if you're one of those people that works from home on your computer for several hours at a time, this stretch will really help open up that muscle right here. Good, release that stretch. Take your hand out from underneath your glute and switch sides. Now sit on your right hand and tilt your head over to the left. And just try to release all of that tension. Drop your right shoulder and reach your right ear, away from your right shoulder. Good, slowly bring your head back up and release that hand. Now you're gonna drop your chin to your chest. Remember to stay tall, keep your shoulders pulled back, and we're just stretching the back of the neck. If you want, you can add the hands by interlacing your fingers behind your head and encouraging that chin closer to your chest. Okay, bring the head back up. We're gonna take some full head circles, so drop your chin to your chest and then circle all the way around. Go at your own pace. You don't have to do any certain number of circles. Just do what feels good here. Imagine that you can feel every single muscle fiber in your neck. All the way around, not just the front or the back, but also the sides, the corners of your neck, every single part of the neck. Good, reverse the direction of your circles. Again, take your time, go at your own pace. And notice how every single muscle fiber is feeling right now. Take one more last circle, and when you are done, just find another tall seat. If your legs aren't already crossed, go ahead and cross them. Place your hands on your knees. We're just going to take some seated cat-cow. So take a big inhale. Then exhale, curve your spine, pull your belly button back. Hunch your shoulders forward, drop your chin to your chest. Now inhale, cow. So pull yourself forward, pushing against your knees. Bring your chest forward, look up at the sky. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch, pull that chest through. Exhale, curve. Really try to work through the entire spine. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Inhale, arch. Take one more exhale. Inhale, arch. And now let's lower down onto our back slowly, starting with a curve. Lower down in 3, and 2, and 1. Pull your knees into your chest. Give them a squeeze. Take 2 deep breaths as you keep your knees tight into your stomach and your chest. Just notice how when you're taking deep breaths with that restricted space, see how my thighs are almost pressed against my chest. That restricted space will force your body to compensate, and it will expand in an area other than your stomach or your chest because your stomach and your chest can't expand. So for example, when I take a big inhale here, I can feel my upper and my lower back expanding. So take a couple more breaths just like that. Notice how your body reacts to this position. And release your left leg. Pull your right knee in towards your chest. Extend the left leg long on the floor and take some ankle circles with that right foot. Just think of spreading out the toes and getting some motion and some movement in that ankle joint. And reverse the direction of those circles. Good. And now let's take a twist. So bring your right knee up and over to the left side of your body and reach your right arm long out to the side. So now just taking a twist, opening up the spine, creating space in between each piece of the vertebrae. Make sure your chest is still facing the ceiling. If you feel any of your back muscles engaged right now, take a deep breath and relax all of those muscles. Right now, you really just want to open up and loosen the body before we start to get it working. Slowly release the twist. And switch sides. So lengthen your right leg long on the floor. And then pull your left knee in towards your chest. Circle your left ankle while spreading out those toes. And reverse the direction of your ankle circles. And now take your twist. Pull your left knee up and over to the right side of your body. And stretch out that left arm long. Taking some deep breaths. Again, make sure your chest is facing the ceiling. If you feel any back muscles starting to engage, take a deep breath and relax. This is a passive stretch, so none of your muscles should be squeezing right now. You want to just force them to lengthen and relax. Start to release that twist. Now plant both of your feet flat on the floor and let your knees fall side to side a couple times. You can let your hips come off the floor. We're just bringing some movement back into the hips. Good. Now just find a long body stretch, so reach your toes forward and your fingertips up. Make yourself as tall as possible. Stretch like you're taking a big yawn. You can actually take a yawn if that feels good. And then roll over onto your stomach. Now let's open up the chest. So extend your right arm long on the floor. Have your palm facing down and then just roll over onto your right side. Make sure that palm is still pressing down. And just opening up the chest on the right side. Let's slowly release. Roll back onto your stomach. And switch sides. Lengthen your left arm long on the floor. Roll over onto your left side, and now your left palm is pressing down into the floor, and you're opening up the left side of your chest. And roll back onto your stomach. Now place your hands right underneath your shoulders, and we're just going to take a baby cobra pose so that we can start to engage those back muscles after we have relaxed them. So bring your feet together, press the tops of your feet down into the floor, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your quads so that your knees lift off the floor. Take a big inhale and lift your chest off the floor. It can be small for this first one. Inhale here. Exhale, hold it. Try to have little to no weight in your hands. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Relax your left ear on the floor. We're going to do that one more time. Inhale. Lift the chest a little bit higher than last time. Again, little to no weight in those hands. Exhale, hold it here. Inhale. And exhale, relax your right ear down. Good. Now, plant your hands under your shoulders. Get ready to push back into a child's pose. So open your knees wide. Big toes are touching. Drop your hips to your heels and walk your hands as far forward as you can. Just let that chest melt down towards the floor. Walk your hands over to the right so that you're stretching your lats on the left side of your body. Look under your right arm for this stretch. Hold it here. And walk your hands over to the left. So now you're stretching the right side of your body and look under your left arm. Now walk your hands back to center. Bring your palms together to touch, bend your elbows, and bring your thumbs to the back of your neck. Watch out those triceps. Now release the arms and slowly roll up. And now we're just going to shift forward into a tabletop position on our hands and knees. So make sure your shoulders are stacked over your wrists and your hips are over your knees. Press the tops of your feet down into the floor. Now without shifting your weight too much, press your left hand down and lift your right arm. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it back down. And switch sides, lift your left arm, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the left arm. Now we're going to kick the right heel back, so extend that right leg long and flex your foot so that all 5 toes are pointing down. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Kick your left heel back. Point those toes down. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Now we're going to reach the right arm forward and at the same time kick the left heel back. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to tabletop. Other side, reach the left arm forward, kick the right heel back, hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tabletop. Very nice. Go ahead and tuck your toes, lift your hips, and find downward facing dog. Pedal out those feet left and right. Really reach one heel down as close to the floor as you can. Nice. Just feel those calf muscles start to open up. Now reach both heels down towards the floor. Make an upside down V shape, so bring your chest closer to your thighs. If you can, extend those legs long. If your hamstrings are tight, have a small bend in your knees. Send your sits bones up towards the ceiling. Take a big inhale, look forward at the top of your mat. Then exhale, walk your feet forward. Find a forward fold with your feet about hip-width distance apart and let your head hang heavy. Nod your head yes. And shake your head no. Gonna grab opposite elbows and let your torso sway side to side. Release the elbows and toe heel your feet out as wide as your mat. We're going to take a frog stretch, so point your toes out slightly, almost like you're in second position. You're just going to bend your knees, drop your hips, and place your elbows on the inside of your thighs. Sit up nice and tall and use your elbows to open up the knees. We're going to hold it for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Place your hands back down on the floor and lift your hips back up. You can toe heel the feet together. Very nice. All right, bend the knees and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time until you are all the way up in a standing position. Standing in the middle of your mat, take an inhale, lift both of your arms up overhead. Exhale, back bend, goal post your arms and open your chest up towards the ceiling as you pull your elbows out and back. Inhale, lift back up, mountain pose. Exhale, leading with your chest, dive forward into a forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, find a flat back, really lengthen the spine. Exhale, plant the hands and step your feet back one at a time. Hold your plank for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips up and back, downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk the feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, rise, mountain pose, reach the arms up. Exhale, back bend, make this one bigger than the last. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, find length in the spine. Exhale, 10-second high plank, hold it for 10, 9, 8, shoulders over wrists, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips up and back. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk the feet forward, forward fold. Inhale, chair pose. So bend your knees a lot, shift your weight into your heels, and lift your arms up by your ears. Find a nice tall spine. We're here for 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway left. Exhale, high plank, this time for 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high, point your heel up and your toes down. Exhale, bend your knee and step your right foot all the way through and between your hands. Go ahead and drop your left knee down, untuck your toes. Plant your left hand on the floor as you twist open to the right. So we're twisting, but we're also stretching out that hip flexor. So push your hips forward and down. Hold it here. Slowly start to release that twist. Place your hands on the inside of your right foot. Tuck your left toes, lift your left knee, and step that foot back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg high, flex that foot, point the toes down. Exhale, step it all the way through to your low lunge. Go ahead and lower that right knee. Untuck the toes, plant your right hand, and we're gonna twist open to the left. So reach those left fingertips up as you drop the hips forward and down. Slowly release the twist. Place your hands inside the left foot. Tuck your right toes, lift your right knee, and step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, walk your feet forward, forward fold. Now slowly roll up through the spine, 1 vertebrae at a time. All right, let's go to the middle. So, I mentioned this at the beginning of class, but we are doing a center bar class today with our sliders. So, you won't need your bar, but you will need your slider. So don't start with the slider yet. We are just going to do some exercises in the center. We will use it here and there. So have it nearby. Sorry, I got a mosquito bite. It's like the most itchy thing I've ever had. Okay, no more itching. So start in second position. Hands go on your hips. We're just gonna start with some heel raises, nice and easy. So lift those hips up, lower down. Straight up, straight down, keeping the knees straight. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Now we're gonna add an element. So time to bring out the sliders. So I'm gonna use a towel. And again, if you have carpet, use something like a paper plate or a piece of cardboard, something that will slide on carpet. If you're on hard floor, you can put a sock on one of your feet. We're gonna do the right foot first, or you can use a towel, something that is slippery. So the right foot is gonna be the slippery one, starting in second position. So you'll already start to feel that foot slide. Don't let it slide. You have to use your inner thighs to keep your foot where it is. Hands go on your hips. We're gonna do the same exercise, but your foot is gonna keep wanting to slide out. Don't let it slide out. Keep that tension in your inner thighs. 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, ooh, makes a big difference. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, switch it to the other foot. So now your left foot is the slippery one. Here we go. 10, 9, don't let it slide. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Now, we are going to do fourth position. So basically, you have one foot in front, one foot in the back, and your feet are going to be as if your heels were in line with each other. So start in first position, and then just slide your right foot forward. Okay, so same thing, and I don't want you to cheat. Don't put all of your weight in that left foot. You have to have your weight evenly dispersed between both of your feet, and do some heel raises, lift, and down. Don't let that foot slide forward. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, switch. So now your left foot is in front and your left foot is on that slider. Distribute your weight evenly between both feet. All right, here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice. Okay, so back to second position. You're gonna have your right foot on the slider, but this time you're gonna be on your tippy toes. And we're going to do a plie. So let's have our arms in front of us. You're going to do a plie and lift. Plie and lift. 8 more. 8. Keep that heel up. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Left foot is on the tippy toes and bending. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay, so take your legs out. We're going to do curtsy lunges. So have the slider under your right foot. We're going to start parallel. Now, just like normal curtsy lunges, you're going to cross your right foot behind you, but you're going to keep your foot on that slider. So slide back, lunge, slide back in. So one perk of this slider prop is that you're also cleaning your floor. 8 more. 8. Really cross. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch sides. Slide around to the left foot. Now you're crossing your left leg behind the right. 10, 9, really cross. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good, okay, let's set this aside for a moment. We're gonna work some different muscles. Okay, let's do some balancing. So we are standing on one foot. You're going to lift your right foot up, left foot, turn the sound off. Left foot is down. Hands go on the hips. The entire time we're going to be balancing on our left leg. And as we move our right leg, no wobbling. Try for no wobbling. So extend your right leg in front, then bend that knee. Extend it to the side and bend. And to the back and bend. Again, to the back and side and front and side and back and side and front and side. 5 more. Back, side, front, side. 4. Really balance on that left. Spread out the toes on your left foot. 2. Last one. I wobbled. And relax. Good. Okay. You ready for the other side? So now your right foot is down. Spread out those toes on the right foot. Bend that left knee. Extend to the front. Side. Back. Side. Front. Side. Back. Side. Front. Side. Back. Side. 3 more. 3. Back. Side. 2. Back. Side. 1 more. Back. Side. Relax. Good. Okay. Nice and easy, right? We're going to step it up. We're going to be on our tippy toes on that balancing foot. So if at any point you feel like you're going to roll your ankle, just come down. Don't risk it for that. But I still want you to try your best to keep your balance. Okay? So starting on both feet. First position, hands on your hips. You're just going to lift up. Now transfer your weight over to the left foot. Here we go. Front, side, woo, back, way harder. Front, side. We're only going to do 4. Back, side. 2 more. Front, side. Ooh, back, side. 1 more. Front, side, back, side, down. Ooh, okay. First side down. Here we go. Start in first position. Lift those heels. Transfer your weight over to your right foot. Here we go. Front, side, back, side. 3 more. Front, side, back, side, front, side, back, side. 1 more. Front, side, back, side. Relax. All right, we should do those more because I'm out of practice and I was falling all over the place. So bring back the slider. Now, if you need to fold it so that it doesn't get super bunched up when you move it around, I have folded mine into quarters. We're going to start in first position. We're going to slide out to second position, come back in, but keeping the knees straight. So arms start in first position, heels are together. You're going to slide out, keep your knees straight, slide back in. Ooh, hello inner thighs. Out. And notice how my feet are both flat. Bring it in. Out. In. So the thing that's bringing my leg in is all of this, and all of this. Bring it in. 8. Use the arms. 2. 7. Go out as far as you can. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Switch sides. Now your left foot is on the slider. Sliding out. 10. 9. 8. Put most of your weight in that left foot. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. Last one. Good. Let's do it again to the front. Sliding to the front. 9. 8. To the front, you can slide out even more. 7. 6. 5. Keep those arms going. Out. In. Out. In. 3 more. 3. 2. And 1. Switch sides. Sliding up the left foot. Out. In. Keep the arms moving. Elbows higher than fingertips. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Okay, switch again to the right foot. Now we're going behind us, so slide your right foot back. Open, close. Open, close. Keep that heel down. 7 more. 7. 6. My floor is going to be so clean after this. 5. 4. 3, 2, and 1. Switch the feet. Last set. Here we go. 10, 9, keep the arms going. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Okay. Move the slider to the side. We're going to get some quad burners in. So second position, hands on your hips. We're going to drop down, plie, pulse, lift. Plie, pulse, and lift. Pulse, down and up. Down, down, and up. 8 more. 8. Get low. 7, as low as you can go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, stay down, and pulse, down, 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 forward, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stay down, lift the heels, lower the heels, keep your knees bent. 8, drop the hips, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and lift. Gotta shake the legs out. Okay, let's go back to our mats. We're gonna do some glutes and hamstring work. So, bring that slider back. Now for this one, if this exercise is just too much intensity on those hamstrings, then take this slider out of the equation, just do the same movement. Okay, so you're gonna want your back to be on your mat, but your slider to be on the floor, on the hardwood floor or the carpet, whatever you're on. Okay, so I'm gonna unfold this so I can fit both of my feet on here. So my back is on my mat. I'll turn at an angle. I'm gonna lay down and bring your heels as close to your glutes as you can. So the goal here is to not let this happen. You don't want your feet to slide out from under you. You want to keep your knees bent by keeping those hamstrings engaged. Bring your heels as close to your glutes as you can, and we're just gonna do some simple, easy hip raises. Lift, lower, down, up, and down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Good. Now, I'm going to fold my towel. You don't have to fold it. You can just scoot it over so that it's only under your right foot. But you want your left foot to be stable, your right foot on the slider. So now lift your hips, keep them there. You're going to slide the right foot out, flex your foot, bring it in. You can see that. So I'm sliding it out, flexing that foot, bring it in. Flex, bring it in. And for this exercise, you want to think of distributing your weight evenly between both legs. So even though your left foot is stable, you're still putting weight into that right foot. 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good, lower the hips. All right, switching sides. So now your right foot is the stable one and your left foot is on the slider. Bring those heels in close. Lift the hips and straighten out that left leg slide. Flex the foot. Bring it in. Keep your hips high. 9. Remember to put weight in that left foot. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, Last one. Good, lower the hips. All right, guys, this last one is gonna be difficult. So be careful with those hamstrings. If it feels like it's too much, then don't do it. So basically, again, I'm gonna angle myself. So you're gonna start with both feet on the towel. And what we just did, you're gonna do it on both legs. So you're gonna slowly lower your legs out, and then we're gonna lay down. We're not gonna bring it back in. So you're gonna slowly lower your legs out in 5 seconds. Lower your hips down, and then pull your feet back in. So just to show you once, you're gonna lift the hips, slide out in 5, 4, keep your hips up, 3, 2, 1, lower the hips. My hips are down, bend the knees. All right, here we go. Lift the hips, extend in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips, bend the knees. Lift the hips, extend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips, bend the knees. Lift the hips, extend. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips, bend the knees, lift the hips. We got 3 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the hips, bend the knees, lift the hips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hips down, bend the knees, hips up. Last one. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop the hips, bend the knees, and hug them in tight. Rock your hips and your knees side to side. Very nice, guys. So the hamstrings are muscles that, they're one of the biggest muscle groups on our body. So they tend to do a lot of the heavy lifting when it comes to movement. So they also tend to be very tight on most people. Let's stretch them out really fast. Lay on the back, on your back. Bend your left leg. I can't talk all of a sudden. Extend your right leg long. Grab behind your leg and just very gently pull it in. We're not doing a deep stretch. We're just doing a quick little stretch to open up the hamstring. So another thing is that a lot of people working from home who have to work on their computers for several hours at a time usually sit in a chair, and this can cause really tight and weak hamstrings. So it's important to not only stretch the hamstrings, but also strengthen them to improve the elasticity. Switch sides. To improve the elasticity of the hamstrings. So if you're one of those people who has naturally flexible hamstrings, you have to also work on strengthening them so that they don't lengthen and get stuck there. Gotta release that leg. All right, let's stay on our backs. We're gonna do some ab work. So have your hands behind your head. We're just gonna do some crunches with a twist. So lift and reach your left arm on the outside of your right knee. Come back down. Right arm on the outside of your left knee. Come back down. Reach up and down. Lift and twist. Down. 10 more on each side. 10 and 9. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Now reach your hands in the middle and then just reach up and up. Keep your palms together and up. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hands behind the head, pull your right knee in, extend your left leg long, bicycle crunches, twist, and twist, twist, twist. 10 more each side. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, now stay up, keep your shoulder blades off the floor, reach your hands forward and pump the arms. Good, keep it going. Keep the arms going as fast as you can. Lift a couple more inches for 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And lay down. Reach your arms up overhead. Extend your legs long on the floor. Take a couple deep breaths. Another deep breath in. Exhale. All right. Grab behind your thighs. Rock and roll until you are all the way up in a seated position. We're going to do some tricep dips. Get those arms working. So this is our last thing, and then we'll get stretched. So if you have any wrist pain in this exercise, you can just turn your fingers out. So rather than here, go here. Okay, just be careful of those shoulders. If you do turn out, make sure your shoulders are still engaged so that you are not twisting those shoulders as well. It's just the wrists. All right, so knees are bent, fingers are pointing forward or out to the side. Lift your hips. Lift them high enough that when you bend your elbows, your hips don't touch the floor. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Cool. That was our first set. We're going to do 2 more sets. Second set, and tricep dip. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. All right, guys. 1 more set. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. And relax. Good. Let's lay down on our backs now. So, actually, no, don't go to your back yet. We're going to do a hamstring stretch seated. So, extend your legs straight in front of you. Have your feet hips width distance apart. Take a big inhale, lift your arms up overhead. Then exhale, reach forward in a seated forward fold. Take some nice deep breaths here. Slowly roll up through the spine. And now let's lay down on our back. So lower down slowly in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Give them a tight squeeze. Rock side to side. Now have one hand on each knee, draw some circles, keeping your legs together. Reverse the direction of those circles. Now let's take a figure 4 stretch. So cross your right ankle over your left knee, grab behind your left leg, and pull those legs in towards your chest. And release the figure four. Switch sides. Cross your left ankle over the right knee. Grab behind your right leg and pull it in towards your chest. And release that stretch. Hug your knees in one more time. Grab onto your right knee, extend your left leg long. And now open your right knee out to the side. Pull your knee towards your right armpit. So now opening up the inner thighs. Good, take a twist. Pull that knee up and over to the left side of your body. Take a couple deep breaths here. And slowly release the twist. Pull your left knee into your chest, extend your right leg long. And now open that knee out to the side, pulling your left knee towards your left armpit. Give it a squeeze. Now pull your left knee up and over to the right side of your body. Extend the left arm long on the floor. And slowly release the twist. And now find happy baby. So bend your knees and then grab behind your thighs, behind your calf muscles, or the outer or inner edges of your feet. You want to make sure that your tailbone stays on the floor. Take a couple deep breaths here. Good. Now start to rock side to side. Open up in those hips. Maybe try straightening one leg at a time, maybe even both legs, if that is available to you. And now slowly start to release that stretch. Bring your feet in first. And then bring your knees in. Give them a squeeze. And now extend your legs and your arms long on the floor. Find a comfortable position for Shavasana. So be in a position where you can feel totally relaxed. Close your eyes. Fall into a natural breath. We're just going to be here for a moment, completely still, completely relaxed. And now slowly start to bring your attention back into your body. Don't move just yet, but start to focus on the breath. Deepen your inhales. Take cleansing exhales out, where you release everything out of your mouth. Deep breath in. Cleansing breath out. Now you can start to move your body, wiggle your fingertips and toes. Take some wrist circles and ankle circles. Take a long body stretch. Reach your arms up overhead and your toes forward. Stretch like you just woke up and you're taking a big yawn. And now roll over onto one side. Our eyes are still closed here. Use your arm as a pillow. And just allow your body to settle. I want you to check back in with how your body is feeling. At the beginning of class, we did a check-in with ourselves, noticing how our bodies feel. Now I want you to do that again. Notice how your body feels, but notice also how your mind feels, what your attitude is like right now, just how you're feeling in general and not just physically. Just acknowledge everything that you're feeling right now. And thank yourself for moving your body today. Keeping your eyes still closed. Push yourself up to a seated position. Find a tall seat. Bring your hands to heart center. And let's breathe together. Take a big inhale. Exhale. Another breath in. Exhale. One more breath in. Make it as big as possible. Take in as much air as you can. Hold your breath at the top. Exhale, release. Now bow forward to seal your practice. Namaste. Okay, so I know that a lot of people are still working from home and have found it kind of difficult, or they're losing motivation to move and exercise. But I feel like it's more important now than ever to really be moving your body so that you don't get stuck. Because right now we're kind of stuck at home. We can't go to the yoga studio, but we can still do Zoom classes together. So please just make sure you move your body as much as possible and take care of yourself. And hopefully I will see you guys in the studio soon. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great weekend and have a great Labor Day weekend. Bye.